Hello, it's me, Anthony Couch, a guitarist on YouTube. Playing lead guitar, especially shred guitar, can be quite tough. So, to make it a bit more manageable, I've come up with 5 cool shreddy guitar licks that only use one string. They sound like this. So if you want to know how they're played, then stick around. But first of all, I want to let you know about the Facebook group, the Couch Potatoes Guitar Community. We would love to see you there. We all go on there, chat about guitar stuff, ask questions about music theory, gear, and all the rest of it. We'd love you to come in and introduce yourself and talk about all things guitar. But anyway, that's out the way. This is how I play the things that I've just played. Okay then, here we go. 5 one-string licks. Do you remember that first one? It sounded like this. Now, starting straight away off with the harmonic minor scale. The harmonic minor lick in E minor, every guitarist's favourite. And the thing with harmonic minor is it's quite easy to get the sound. If you find the root note, then you play the minor stuff, and then you just go back 1 fret. And that's pretty much it. And that's what I was using in this lick. Here's the tab for it. Finishing with a little bend going up to the root note again. Strict alternate picking with your right hand. But then also there's a very subtle detail that I hope that you're taking consideration over, and it's this thing. If finger 1 doesn't need to move, then don't move finger 1. I see this a lot. I teach shred and lead guitar techniques a lot, and I often see people playing stuff like this. They'll go. Now I'm exaggerating that. It doesn't always come off like that, but I definitely think if you build that muscle memory of keeping finger 1 exactly where it is, then the speed comes easier. Right up here, that is definitely got to be employed. Keep finger 1 down. Then you get the big leap between the minor 6th and the major 7th. Which is very characteristic of harmonic minor. Here it is a bit slower. Bit of vibrato up at that bend. Here it is up to speed. What was the second one? Can't remember. Let's remind ourselves. Oh, it was this one. It's an arpeggio. Now, arpeggios on guitar we usually think as being reserved for the sweep picking thing, but that's not always the case. Especially in this example, I use legato on 1 string to create an E minor 9 arpeggio. You can do that. You don't always have to sweep arpeggios, because I'm going from the root to the minor 3rd. And I'm doing that. Then immediately pulling off and sliding up to get the minor 3rd to the 5th. I'm calling that the 5th, but I know that's the 12th fret. I'm talking about chord tones here. And that's a very tricky bit to get, to pull off and slide. Up at 12 to 15. Now here's where I had the most fun, because I could have just gone up to the root note here, which is an E. The lick would have sounded like this. But I didn't want to. I wanted to extend the harmony to get that F sharp in there. The 9th. You can use your little finger for all that. You can use your 3rd if you want, but use your little finger. Give it a bit of a workout. Why not? Anyway, speaking of workouts, this 3rd one was crazy. It was this one. This one is so crazy, I'm going to break it up into 2. Essentially, it's the exact same thing going on, but it's just long. So the first bit. Okay, that's using these 3 patterns. But joining them up by way of legato and sliding. Another pull-off slide. That's that first one. This hand isn't just doing nothing, you know, it's not pointing over there or picking my nose or in my pocket or something. It's got a very important job. It's keeping a clamp down on those other strings to get rid of handling noise. I did a short all about handling noise and this hand's role in that. I wonder if you saw it. That's the first bit. We then slide back to the first position, up to the next one, then end on the first position. A long one. Here it is in full. And here it is up to speed. Horrible. Sounds cool, but it's horrible. But it does serve a function because, you know, if you get really confident doing that, you can piece the entire neck together potentially. And the same backwards and across all the strings, but this is just a 1-string version of it. That brings me on to the next one. It was this one. Okay, a video that talks about 1-string licks would not be complete without some tapping. You get that first pick out the way, here's the tab on fret 5, and it's another minor 9 arpeggio, just with the notes jumbled up a little bit. And I go straight in at the minor 7th up here on D, fret 15. Do that twice, then do almost the same, but you play a B on fret 12 and alternate. And my entire forearm there is doing a job. It's permuting. I'm forearm muting, I'm not palm muting. Got as many strings covered as possible while leaving the B string free. Otherwise you won't even be able to hear my playing. Tapping, once you get the coordination, can get stupidly fast. But then you run the risk, just like I did there, of getting some horrible handling noise. So you have to keep it all coordinated. Only speed up when you get it sounding much smoother. Otherwise you'll sound like I just did. Anyway, the last one was, well, I love this one. It was this one. I often think about this one as being a very modern technique. A lot of the younger players play a note like that and then immediately slide back up to it. So I'm going up the minor pentatonic scale. We often think about minor pentatonic being going across the strings, but we're going along one string, playing the E minor pentatonic scale. Doing that thing. I love that sound. I could just do something like this. I could have just gone. I could have even slid between those. But there's just something extra that is added when you do this thing. It's like the note and then the note again. You don't even have to pick everything. You could just do hammer-ons after a bit. Well, I definitely like picking the note again. Anyway, there you go. That's all 5 one-string licks. So there you go, 5 licks only on one string. There is going to be an extra little video, small video, over on Patreon, where I'm going to talk about how that's easily adaptable into making them 2-string licks. So head over to Patreon if you want to support me there and you get that access to that video. But other than that, I just want to thank you all for watching, and I want to thank these names because these support me over on Patreon. Anyway, I'm Anthony Couch, and I will see you all in the next video, which is very likely, in fact pretty much guaranteed, to be the Couch Potato Jam number 9. Thank you.